Week 168, Light Languages and Collective Healing.
International event in Zoom with Ismail A. Rodriguez and Michelle Moulet.
Contacting the energy frequencies of Goddess Aroni.
Free entry.
Ho ho ho!
Hi everyone. Welcome another week of Light Languages and Collective Healing Intentions. I'm here with Brother Wesley, Sister Michelle, Sister Elga, and Sister Melissa. I'm Ismail Rodriguez, and we are going to bring some light languages and maybe some information channel through maybe myself or any of my brothers and sisters here present. Today we have in the cover Aroni. Is the goddess of nature, and the reason why I felt guided to bring her forward and her presence is for these difficult times that we are facing on Earth, so that we ground and that we claim the power of who we truly are, the whole ecosystem, nature itself, and it's important to deal with everything we are facing, knowing and integrating the strength of our Mother Nature. Kanak atos eishaku odanakata. Another reason why I'm bringing her to this group today is because religions have separated continents and cultures, and we are in a stage of expanding consciousness, where I'm being guided to unify cultures around the world and people around the world, and dissolving those boundaries that through many years humanity has created, creating thought systems in the people in different places around the world, believing that people who live in another side of the globe or the planet, they are very different to them, and that they believe in different gods and goddesses than them, and at the end of the day that's not the case. So unification, Akita Antana, between continents and people, unifying this planet as brothers and sisters, is why you will be seeing in these covers other beings that you might not be that familiar with, or you might be. Atana Kuati, you are very welcome to come and join us, and if you want to talk about them and give your point of view, you can bring anything you like to share with us. Anaka Tetiana. Like every week, we are going to do some blessings in the beginning to protect and expand this sacred space. Anaka atutene ki oku otota itu otoite. And we'll take it from there. Let's see what happens. Brother Wesley is the first one in the screen. If you want to bring the first blessing. Thank you, brother. Kakwata.
Thanks. Thank you. Masakunua katakia kutata utata iya katukunga kini iya katakunga iya wahota utata mai kanakuya wa ushakata Husakata kuya wakata kinikia usawa sai hota hota, iya hota, iya hota, hota. Ini ya mama mu ya hota mai kata kunuota iya kata kunakata kiniki ya hota mashaka na kuota iya wa hua mia ya mia hota iya kana kini ya ma ho kana kuya wa hota ikini ya shanuata hota wakata kunu wakata kini ya ma hosua sau kana kini ya wa hua shawata huatata utaka nikini ya masukunu waka kini ya wau kana kunu wa ya wa uta kini ya uta kaua ya wa oya mau ya shini ya kaua tai ya kana ku mai bai sai kau mata kunu waka ta kini ya hosu waka seni ya matu kunu waka kini ya maota kuwa kaya ummo inna iya hauwaka kini ya mawaka maya wa huota iya ya kini sawaka ta kumawa samwa kana kia ya wa huaka tuwaka takua shakata kumoa yawa huakata kumoa iaka yawa muaka pasakunu wakata kiakata kumukoa inikia kuaka shinia mama uaka kuata niyawa huata maya kata kunu waka kini ya usa watasu wata Patakanu wata iya wa usa waka siniki waka kunu wakata miya kawo ushana Nia, Moa, Maya, Taia, tu 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 わかなかいやわ、おそやかな、まいえやわ、うわか、きえや、まわ、しゃわ、きや、まわ、きにや、んばた、んばた、んばた、んばた、んばた、んばた、ばた、んばた、おか、にや、まわ、きや、ふわ、いかなくんぼわか。Pasakuda ia kana kunoa. Pasakunoa I kane ya kuawa. Kua katakaniki e awa. Shaua kanaka no kuaka. Umbawa. Nia mawa hia. Sawa. Sua kawa hia. Nawa. Nia mawa. Kau. Papa ini ya kaku tai ya hua ya ya uma ya oh kia ya iku oh rasa kenu kuno wa katakane kia wa shinu wa ya wa katakane kuaka kuno wa ya wa Wapapanini yawa. Sukunuwa yawa. Kunu yawa. Panawata, tatawata, iyo kunuwaka. Shinuwakata, kunuwayawata, tu. Matahua. Kunuwata kana. Oi, kunuwakata ka? Kunuwakata. Shinuwakata. It'll keep going.
It's up to you, brother. It's up to you.
Kunuwakata, kunuwakata.
Hatunakata.
Shinuwakata, kunuwa. I know 100% Osaka. Shinikonawakata. Kunuwakata, kunuwayawata.
Wata.
It'll keep going. Sanuwakata, kunuwakata, piyawaka. Peace over. Thanks very much. Shakanawaka.
Infinite amount of light can always keep going. Kakukana, kaatuka, kutanaka, oteina. Thank you so much, brother. Kuaka, tota, wamata. Sene etaka, kota, isata, akota. Oh, homa, hutina. When we raise this vibration together, we also make much easier to bring the manifestations of many light beings. Before we started this recording, we've been like talking for 1 hour and a half or 2 hours, warming up our engines. So kanat wotenaka, the vibration is already quite high. Kaumata and everything that we are sharing now is adding to that. Kanakuta tekata nawata. And now it's Sister Michelle. Kakupata, kakutana. All yours. Kaka. Kuanaka.
Thank you. I feel the goddess Aroni around me, and so I'm going to bring her language through. Chio konya haya gorodorinya ihia gorodoro haya karanyaraga chia koranyaragoda chia gia dorodoyaga chia nyorogo chia nyorogoda ia dia gorodoro haya garanyaraga tuayagara tia niagarada ia gorodorodo ia garado nyaroa chia goronya chia koronya gadarada chia onya chia goronyaraka. Namaste. Just asking for a translation. Beloved brothers and sisters, I am you, you are me. Together we are here raising the vibration of the collective to advance all beings in this monumental mission of bringing forth the golden age. I am no different from you. Although we each have our own beauty and frequency, still we are all in service to Creator and the divine plan, but just different aspects of that initial thought. I, as do all of my brothers and sisters, love you immensely, immensely, immensely. Namaste.
Thank you, love. Thank you, Aroni. Thank you, Michelle. Kakuata, tukuata. So beautiful. Kamana kata, tasotanaka. And now it's Elga.
I'm bringing in the spirit of the wind or the winds. As I see them, as I hear them over there, they have collected behind me all around. Kirakaya sitiorakaya, Ahora setionaka, zu sakarakatia, tiara sakachu, gaya akatasiara, kurukutiara esia, aya kokotio, aya sakataki, huye ya saer kaha, kurakatisiara, kuara katiara, akatasiora kahe kataya, mai nasakatiara kaka. Kura asa iara kati, kura kitiara, kuaya austikiara, kura kiara kasia, kuhaya. Asa etaya, kuusa I ora ka aitisiara, kura ka asa ka I ioa asa ka tiora, kiara a hauya sa aya katuya o taya kasaki, kiara kasati, asa ka kiora, kura esa a hea. Kuyata yakotosi uta hai. Waya satara kotosi. Chota. Kiata sa. Yata kotosi uta. Hey yakata. Oh yes. Okay. Okay. Yes. Hi. I see ya. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, Elgar. Thank you, Spirit of the Wind.
I try to get a translation.
Mhm.
The winds of change have come. The winds of change is strong. Sometimes we are like tornadoes. At other times, we are just touching and listening and going around. And yet we hear everything. We know all that is happening. We are like a telegram going over the earth, going to all the beings that can listen to the winds and get all the information. The winds of change bring darkness. The winds of change bring all that what is still standing and needs to leave or to just collapse. This is what it is right now. There is no more wishy-washy, so to speak. There is a straight line, one side and the other. As God is now in the end phase of playing his chess with the dark ones. And he is winning. He is a very good chess player. Much, much more than anyone can ever imagine. Sometimes it looks that it takes long, but that's good because he has figured out how not he is fighting the dark, but the fighting of the dark is fighting itself, getting in their own way. And that is how it's supposed to be. And then at the end, the heavens open. The heavens open, and all the light that has been in heaven will come to earth. And Mother will rise, and Mother will be the star, and Mother will be taken, and respect and being brought back into her original place where she was before. And all of the universe is celebrating. And the winds move through all the universes, through all the universe, celebrating. And it is trickling out, it is reverberating out to all the other universes, as far as you can even think, which you cannot. We are so grateful for all the things you do. And we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, Helga. I can see now more of Jim Charles. Why we were there together. Yeah, I could feel why we were there together, and that why we met in these events and encounters. We were just preparing for channeling. We were getting in touch with channeling, and I think Jim Charles is a magnificent being doing that in a very particular way. He just become the channel to any being, whether it's dark or light. He has been channeling beings from the dark and beings from the light, without any fear, just from this pure heart that he has. The reason why is because during that period we needed to be aware of the dark. We needed to be aware of what was going on, why we were facing what was about to come, and at the same time he has been teaching us the art or the gift of channeling, and I felt a lot Jim in Helga right now. Kakuta atu mak ata sishanaka ot antaka kokoata eshanaka. Thank you, Helga. That was very beautiful, very nice. When I was getting the interpretation, it was very similar to what you said, maybe with different words, but exactly the same essence. So, Maka Tata Sesh Intanaka. Yes, the spirit of the wind is cleansing and supporting and helping and collaborating in this massive change we are experiencing on Earth. Is part of that transformation, and is making things get back to where we feel that they should be eventually, in more balance and rightness and goodness for everyone. Katana tatika wata. Thank you, Helga. Was very nice to feel your energy, Jim's energy, the spirit energy all together. Thank you. Now it's Melissa.
Thank you. Firstly, I just want to say thank you so much. Very, very grateful, and I'm a bit emotional. Atiaro shaki o kuto yo rebi ati tiaro shakati o kore mini tiaro shakata yo kore mi anata shaka. Io ati a koto shokota ya remono to shakati o mokota shakati o kore mini tiaka shati o ko. Ianata yo ramana nati o ko shakati o kore mini tiaka shakati ao. E amore shakati o kuti a ku shakati a kuri pia tati o no tosho kotoya remiana tata yorata. Ayo kore me aka shokoto yoro me aka shikiti o koto yoreba yenata. Ia kashakati o mokati o roshakati o moko. Ia rabaya no toshiki a pa kore me anatati arasha. Amo kotea, kotea makatio koshu kotea ma. Ia katia mo kotea reshikatia kaya mo notaya. Aramona dia koshakuya, riotoya miakata. Ia kotoyo o kotia katia koshuko bayanata shoka. Ia watia koto shokoto yokoto yo miata to shua wawa kyokwa. Ao kotoyo mankatia no totoyo watia koshakata tia watia koshu. Thank you.
Thank you, Meli.
I have a realization that just came to me as Michelle has channeled the goddess and Mother Nature, as I came with the winds and cleared all the debris and all that what is around her, and all that what needs to be taken away so that she can be in her glory. I would say we have worked like together.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was very powerful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's
I needed to hear it too.
Beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, and this at the same time is something that we did, I would say almost like an intention of clearing the earth, removing all that what doesn't belong, but giving back the breath of health and love and all that to the people. It is an intention. It wasn't intended that way, but it became one. For all the healing and all that, what is happening right now and what it will be, and it will be very soon. I was living it, and I saw the goddess, I saw Mother Earth in her glory as she is, and it's like I felt like I don't know, it was amazing, absolutely amazing.
Elga gets these visions, like in-depth visions, and yeah, that's really interesting. Thank you, Olga.
I became the wind.
Yeah,
I've been feeling like it's like I keep on saying it's funny, but like it's like in Shetland there is a lot of wind, and when it does come stormy, everybody's like they moan about it because the boats might be cancelled or we can't like travel as much, and we don't get so much produce sent to the island because of the boats being cancelled and things like that. But every time it's stormy, I always say it's the winds of change, like that come through. And I've been feeling really connected to that song in Pocahontas, like The Colors of the Wind. Like over the last little while, like and the words of that song just come through very, very powerfully for me. So yeah, it's all connected up.
And actually, when you sang, actually, I could see that kind of Pocahontas, what you're talking about. But actually, it was like it was more snow, so you can imagine that, but snow. That's what I was getting. It was like it's the snow, so it was like everything was like this. It was like snow, or you could say, yeah, like light. Really, it was snow.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, cool.
Yeah. Watanabuka.
Yanukunaka.
Tosanaka. Pugua.
Sorry, Michelle.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Japanese.
Melissa, what was that Mother Nature you were channeling? Do you know?
I don't know. I know I'm very connected to Mother Nature, and I just felt like this sense of like everything, even what Wesley, and I'm pretty sure when Ismail gets his turn, it's all going to be connected. But I got an emotional trigger out of all of you, and I also felt like the energy through me, like somebody was cuddling me, and I got that through my light languages as well, like the love and the groundedness and just coming back to center and alignment and source. So I'm not entirely sure who I was channeling, but it was nice.
I was feeling Mother Nature.
Yeah.
And also Mother Mary, and also Maria Magdalene. All this energy together.
I always I go up to the creator first, and then I just ask to be channeled through. I don't ask to bring in. So whatever comes in, I just feel like it's connected somehow.
That's interesting, because it is the time of the divine feminine rising.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I just saw in a way, or felt. It's like it's time.
Yeah.
And you know, the divine feminine it's not what we see on the outside, but it's definitely something that is coming out from the inside.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
You see, when the divine feminine rises, the divine masculine receives healing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
It needs a lot of healing.
It's the only way to get to balance.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Needs to heal, and needs to release the resistance to host the feminine energy together. Tanakwata.
You know,
That's the twin flame collective comes in.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, exactly.
The planet, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
You see, David was correct when he said that.
Yeah.
We did not understand that. And all of humanity will understand that at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When we have moved through all those, how would you say, hurdles, if you will. Because even so that this is happening right now, it takes a lot of, what we want to call that, realizations and also looking at oneself, and I'm talking generally, you know. And this, I feel, what I observe is that new words have come, new songs that I heard in the radio, and that blows me away, because it's so completely the opposite of what is being sung before. We need to just get the frequency back in the correct way as it was before. Then that is a big hurdle. That creates a hurdle in consciousness. We need
like
to
432 hertz.
Yeah, 423. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and when we know people that do make music, to use that kind of frequency, And there is a woman I saw. She has actually those frequencies. She sings those frequencies, and there's a baby, a year and a half, playing piano with that frequency.
Oh, beautiful.
You know, a 1.5-year-old. Now you tell me, is to Earth or there isn't?
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I order this instrument to be tuned into that frequency.
Ah,
So when I play it sounds in that frequency. And they took a year to make it. Well, they tuned it for me in France.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. You see, when we focus on that and talk a lot about solfeggio and so forth, you know, what will happen, it reverberates out of our little knot here that we have. And more and more people will become aware of that, or even just change it because they want to change it.
Yeah. And it's going to change from frequency without the mind interfering with logic.
That's
So
right.
its vibration is transforming. And that's what we are doing with the light languages, with our love, with our channeling. We are bringing vibration. And a lot of people that might be there watching the video, they say, what are these people saying? You don't need to understand it. They are interpretation for some of them. They will come with a message. Wonderful. Get that message. But there are some of them that they just come as frequency, as sound. And they are not meant to be understood with the mind, but just perceived as music, just as a frequency.
That's
So
right.
if you are start at some point getting activated your light languages and you don't understand what you are saying, don't get frustrated with that, and don't let that stop you from channeling those light languages, because they are already talking to you in form of frequency. And that's why they are so powerful, because they can go through anything beyond the mind. When they are brothers or sisters like Michelle, Elga, sometimes Wesley does it, sometimes Melissa, myself, we bring interpretations or translation about them, is because we feel guided to bring also messages. Sometimes there are messages that they also want to come, not even as an interpretation of the light languages, but they just come at the same time. It's like they are totally compatible, and they just come like the light languages facilitate or ease the process of channeling the message, and that's wonderful. I remember that day when we were trying to explain things that they were very complex to the mind, that I say to Brother Wesley, brother, let's talk light languages. Whenever we feel stuck, let's speak light languages. And then we started doing that. And up until today, we've been doing that. It's like whenever we feel something creating tension or something that doesn't bring the word that we need to say, we use the light languages, and suddenly makes it much easier to explain what you are feeling in your heart to say and to transmit. Anecha shanak akutan atokoa tos anaka. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And the same way that they use the way of expressing things in our own language, they also use the everything else. Our visions. I have lucid dreams every time we have an encounter. I also do when we don't have encounters like today. But yeah, the channeling amplifies massively. Esha nakatos ishana makaatana. And they are meant to do that. They are meant to do that. Kakawatatas awana. Shawama. That's why they came to the planet. One of the big reasons is to don't judge what we are saying. Just feel the frequency. Kakawana. Because something we say as information through the mouth, it can be judged. Light languages, many of them, they, they, they are just sound. They are just frequency. You might like it or you might not, but that's it. You cannot say anything else. Hanakatutana, exactly. You just turn off the video and go. But there is no reasoning whatsoever, no logic whatsoever in terms of I'm going to leave a comment there because that wasn't right what you say. There is no way they can say that. Anyone. Tanaka Totina. So when I created this space, these gatherings, it was a brave thing to do in the beginning because to me it was a wow, this is very surreal what we are going to do together. But at the same time, as we went on, it felt so safe. And the reason why it felt so safe is because of that. Because nobody can come and say anything. Nobody. This is just expression from the soul.
And you've got pure intent too.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yes. Kana to kana. So we are so blessed to be able to speak them, channel them, bring other messages thanks to them. And yeah, unify, because that's what they are doing, unifying communication, amplifying telepathy. Kaku ata nita at the same. It's the same. It's the same. Tanaka atana tawamata is the understanding of frequency, the meaning of frequency. When Michelle is doing that interpretation of this translation, it's she becomes the frequency and then she interprets them into words. She translates them into words. And any channel of interpreting or translating the light languages do that. It's like we just go in the frequency. We become the wind, we become Aroni, we become Mother Mary or nature itself, by integrating that whole awareness and knowledge and wisdom. We just get the messages so naturally. Kau makarata to kaata tanak ata tanak oka tati tanaka ota. And that's what I see in Jim Charles. From the very beginning I met him. Is a child. I see a child, an adult with the child. I see he's so pure. He's a pure man, very pure. And
I see that in each one of you guys too.
yeah, I see that on you also. I see that. This is what we've been, remembering that we are there. Jim Charles came first and went there in public to do that first. Like Bashar has been doing that for 40, 60 years or more. And many others have been bringing already the memory back, because that's what we are doing. We are remembering that we can do it. We can do it. And by seeing them, it's like, oh my God, I want to do that. I remember the first time I met Jim, I was dreaming of wanting to channel Awu Makata Tinaka Aka. And yeah, like 12 years or 15 years later, is this happening? Kakutana, is this what is happening? Kaomata Tosanakata.
You sparked your light.
It's your life. It's you.
Yeah, it sparked your light in you.
Yeah.
You came across him and he sparked the light in you that was always there.
Mm-hmm. And we are doing the same. We are doing the same. We are just expanding the light the same way. And there will be people that they come across with this video in the divine timing. and they'll say, oh my God, if these women and this man can do it, I'm gonna give it a go and see, well, if I can bring some information. Sometimes it's also important to be surrounded by very high vibrational people, because that's gonna ease the process much more, because you become the channel altogether. And I remember the other day Brother Wesley saying to me, I don't usually watch the video, but I did last week, and then I started seeing how things were working out from a different angle. And I find that very useful, very important. Just the same way that when I wake up, I record my dreams. I straight away, before they go away, I record every dream I have. And then in another moment during the day, after doing my meditation, I listen to that dream, and I bring information from that dream. I start understanding what happened there. Maybe just when I wake up, I don't know what it's about, what happened, but then when later on during the day, when I listen to the recording, it's like, oh my God, there is so much information here. I feel the same when I watch these videos, and because one thing is to be the channel, constantly the channel, and another thing is to see yourself being the channel and receiving the information just as one more in the audience. Because there are plenty of messages here that we share, that we get it in form of frequency, but when we watch the video, we also get more integration. We get the integration. We also perceive ourselves and the messages we were given in, let's say, from different angles. And I've been doing that for a while. And when Brother Wesley came last week telling me this, I say, yeah, wow, it's truly amazing. It's truly amazing when we just see ourselves from a different angle, and we also learn that we are channeling source, and that we are learning from watching the video as well. You become the master and the student at the same time. It's beautiful, really beautiful.
I watch the video over sometimes as well, because I feel like when we are channeling, we're in that much of a high frequency and everything goes fast that you almost have to watch it over again to register what actually happened, because we're so high, and then we come back down to earth and you're like, what happened last night?
It's true. So many things happening so fast, and yeah, when you watch the video, it's like, oh my God, did I say that, or did that happen? Or some things that I didn't manage to say in the video, they just come to the surface, and I say, oh my God, this is something I remember now. And yeah, so yeah, I think that's I think light languages and what we do here, guys, is just so multidimensional. And so we can get information in many ways. Maybe watching the same video, after watching even the video, maybe a week later or 1 year later, we get different information as well. Because it also depends in what state you are.
Oh, I was speaking to Cryon through Jim Charles a couple of years ago. And this was before I was really speaking light language. And what Cryon said was, it doesn't matter what it sounds like, just speak it, and speak it out to the ethers, because it will go into the grids, and that's where it's going to make the difference. So, you know, fast forward to now, that's what I do. And I make an intention to, you know, send love and light and gratitude, harmony into the grids. I mean, when you know what you're doing, when you have an inkling of what's going on, you know, you can really make a difference.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Because you are not hoping, you are being. You
Yeah.
are that doing from your whole, fully faithful attitude, no? Or intention.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you are being that.
Service.
You,
Yeah.
yeah, you see, the thing is, we always were doing. Now is the time not to do, but to be.
Be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and it manifests itself in different ways. What is being? You know, the how do you be? Not the bee that zooms around from flower to flower, but that one too, you know. But really to be, and it happened. It just happened. Because when what we're doing right now, we are not doing anything. We're just being, and we're having fun, right? There's no pressure. There's nothing. It's free, and we do what we feel like doing. But it is not doing. It is being ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that is so powerful, and that goes everywhere. We are actually clearing out what needs to be cleared out, and we are bringing in what needs to be brought in from heaven. We are the conduits. We are bringing heaven to earth. You see what is?
Sorry, Elga, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I like to hear what you say. No, go please.
I'm just going to say, last week, I was on a high for a couple of days after our session. You know, it just made me feel so good and so high. You know, it was great.
No, and we don't have to do healing or whatsoever. What it was before. Now we just be ourselves, and that is healing in itself.
Yeah.
We're healing ourselves first of all.
Yes, because we are being divine.
But
So we get back to nature, we get back to the divine structure. Also in our physical, ourselves,
well,
everything get back to
we're bringing it in, we're bringing it all through us. We're healing ourselves by being relaxed right now, like we are all relaxed. Nobody is saying anything. Everything goes, if you will, you know. But that is exactly how I see the new earth. We are creating the new earth. We are creating a new matrix. You know, I can see this all happening. And like I said last time, I had the vision of this field, this humongous field that was all in shambles. You know, there was all wood and stuff lying around. It's like after a storm or after whatever, a war, whatever, everything was flat. You know, that is the matrix. So we need to go through all that, what is happening right now. And if it takes long, there is a reason for it. You know, because we are not our guys who are really in the white hats and whatever, but they are really in it. They are not pushing, they are not attacking. They're just defending and guiding them into one trap after another that they're putting out for themselves. And sometimes somebody gets lost. You know, that somebody has to give a life, and that is what they're doing. You know, and it's like I watch all that, and it is like wow, after trillions and trillions of years, this is the final phase that we are experiencing. And we are so, how would you call that? We are so fantastic that we are living this and experiencing this, watching the end of the darkness.
Exactly. Exciting times.
And
We chose to come for these exciting times in the transformation of humanity.
And I
that's
think we've all had it hard as well. You know, we've all had a rough go of it, so that we can experience what it's like not to. And actually, I watched a video today where what was the name of I won't go into names, but anyway, where they say what's coming to us, the reward of what's coming to us, you know, what God is giving us, and it is millions. We're going to be just so financially prosperous. Yeah, like life is about to get very exciting.
There's
It's,
this
know.
verse in a song that like Alga's just sparked in me. It's like one of my favorite songs, and one of the verses in the songs is like I know everything around me could fall apart, but I would still have love in my heart. Open eyes, now I see. There's nothing to do, just be.
I like that.
Yeah.
yeah, and that is, you know, I realized that more and more I like what we're doing.
Me too.
I really do. It's like, but we have worked, Michelle, we have worked really hard on
Yeah.
the way we got together and so forth and what we went through, you know. And
I
that is
think everybody who is here has had an incredible, difficult
yeah,
past.
yeah, yeah, and it's not over yet, you know. But
No,
the thing is, it makes it a little bit easier also when we get together, and we can be what we really are without having a crooked look at us.
Yeah, I love these meetings. So Ishmael, thanks again for having the insight to put this on, and
Yeah,
pleasure.
get it
A
this way.
pleasure.
this is my third time, no, my second time, right? But it doesn't.
No, you're here longer than twice, definitely. You forget Shinewaka Takumbo. Wahota. Na kini kiwa.
Urasa to itik.
Oyawaha.
Saka
Wata.
Souls being cheeky to each other.
Ini waka no kono wakata. Ini wahota.
Wow, yeah.
Noi wata utata.
Joihiaka.
Suka.
Yeah, you boy.
See? Suwakata kini kuakata. Kunuakata kini akamuaka.
Toya sa taka tiara katihisa. O na o taka hisa. Kwarata. Tirakaya o ta.
Kunuayata tu akata riki akata kumbo wahuta.
Look at the light coming out of Wesley's hands. Absolutely amazing.
Yahuata.
Warata.
Wow, this is
Siwa. Shake kumuaka. Dungaya. Waka nukui waka bui waka nayo wata.
Kadia waka. Oh, you put the silver kaka.
Oh, gane kunu ya, kene kia ya, shui ya, uta ya kata.
Waka.
Mai ya ta, mai ya, ya, ya.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ya wata, kumo wata, ya wata.
Nah,
Mbaka.
nah.
Ya wata. Makumbo wa. Tani ya.
Yes, ay.
Ay, away.
Some of the messages that I got from all of that is that we are here in this form doing these gatherings, but we've been working for a long, long time together
Yeah.
in many other ways. Yes.
Oh, yeah. We have gathered together because we have been before together. We have so many lifetimes.
That's what I felt that Brother Wesley was telling you as well. You've been here many times.
I don't even know what you're saying, but I know it's
Well, I'm going to go, you guys. We're going to pick our puppy up tomorrow at leaving here at 6 a.m. So.
Wait a minute. What are you saying here?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, we found a puppy we're going to pick up tomorrow. So.
You found a puppy?
Yeah. You guys know that Jax died, eh? Did I tell you? I don't know if I did or not, but anyway, so.
You mean a real puppy?
Yeah, real one. Yeah.
From a breeder?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, I knew you would.
Yeah, I know.
Have a wonderful encounter, Michelle. Thank you for coming. Kawamata. Tas onata.
I want to see it. I really want to see it. I'm going to be stuck on the video. On the chat tomorrow. When are you coming back?
It's a 6-hour drive, so we'll stop in and show you the puppy. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to come here?
So good luck, guys. Thank you so much, Ishmael.
Thank you so much.
Well, fun. I'll see you next week.
See you next week.
By night.
Enjoy. Hatuanaka.
Oh my God. Getting a puppy.
See how much love that puppy's already bringing.
Oh man, she has a puppy. She brought a puppy home. It's not a puppy anymore. But I don't know if it's more than a year now. And it is I don't know what it is, but she has that dog. It's a she dog. She has I think Ariel in her. She has 2 other puppies that died in her.
Okay.
And when she looks at you, you think that these are human eyes.
Yeah.
And then her face, everything becomes human, only in a different form.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is like so close. And Jax, he was very ill. And they came with the car, and Jax was there, and I touched his face, you know, and touched his face like I would touch a human face, you know. He looked at me with such deep eyes. And he told me that he was on the way home. And few days later, I got the message that he that he had a lymphoma, you know, and those things should not happen at all, because it is what is the surrounding, what the environment is doing, what those dark ones are doing to us. They are not living in that environment. They have their own place, which is held clean and clear, But
Yeah.
it's I have such an expansion received in the last couple of weeks, maybe a bit more, 3 weeks, whatever. Doesn't really matter anymore, because time doesn't exist. I don't have a clock in the house, really. Only a little thing there where, so that when I have a date or whatever, that I can keep it. But even if I want to know the time, I look at the sun.
There's a clock. There's a clock to your right. Turn around there to your right. It might be to your left. There's a clock. Shunu wakata kunu wakata.
You're here.
Wa uyu waka. Kiyo waka. Wa.
Hey, this is
Wa uyu waka.
yeah, it's get a
Wakata kini kiri kayo wa. Kaka. I was going to say it joking, and then I seen it. I'm going to say there's a clock there behind you joking, and there was a clock behind me. I just said it. I was going to say, there's a clock behind you, messing, joking, and I was like, there's a clock.
That thing there. Yeah, that is true. But that doesn't work. It doesn't make TikTok. It makes nothing.
No? What clock is it on now? What number is it on now?
That one is on midnight.
Yeah, 12.
12.
Yeah.
They destroyed it during the trip.
Well, that's the time it is here, or
Yeah, that's the time
UK
it's
as well.
here.
Yeah. 12 o'clock.
So, I mean, clock. I look at the sun, where the sun is, and I can tell you what time it is. I'm pretty accurate. And if there's no sun, I'm just looking around and I feel the energy, because it shifts 4 times a day. The morning time, then we have the noon time, then we have the afternoon time, and then from the afternoon goes into the night. There are 4 different gateways with 4 gatekeepers, and the energy shifts. You can actually feel it. At least I feel it. But I've been with the native people for a long time, so I opened my whatever is to open. But I don't want no clock. It's not
0
necessary.
o'clock.
I'm the clock.
Shunu waka. Takiniya katakuma. Kini ahuta ahuta ahuta.
You are like a hi. That's 1 o'clock. And that was at 1. I saw that at 1 o'clock. Quarter to 3.
Nukunu wakata. Kinikia wakata. Kunu wata. Mawata. Wata.
Ismail,
Yeah.
are you going to do a blessing?
It's interesting that you are aware of that. Sometimes I wonder if anyone is aware of that. Because we merge into so many different states. Tuna kata wanata. I will do. Thank you, love, for reminding. And I'm going to say few things before I forget them. Because one of them is that when you were talking about these pets and Michelle, is that they were telling me that they come to her to transcend. To it's not that she's been unlucky to have them or something like that. It's that she's doing a role. She has an important roles to help them transcend.
That's right. That's right. I do that with humans.
Tanaka Wata, I do that. I've been doing that with human a long time.
I did quite a very big, I don't know what you want to call that, training
Yeah.
in the Tibetan Book of the Dead. I was initiated into it. I had to write the whole book by hand.
Wow.
And not only that, then there are the teachings in there, and they are so gory. Those teachings are really so gory, and everything is so gory. The bardo and all that. And I said, well, I don't think so. I'm gonna have to go through the bardo. I'm already going through.
This is training, no? This is your training.
Yeah.
Wakatakinikia waka.
It's much. I trained. It's a long time that I was with that training, and that was from a Lama from Tibet who was there. Who was?
Did you learn? Did you study it in Tibetan?
No, I was I was in Ohio. I was with the native people in Ohio, Cherokee. My we call it grandmother was grandmother Paraesahe. She was a medicine woman from the Cherokee people. And she had been prophesied 500 years ago already as the one with the red hair that goes to the ground, and that the condor and the eagle are meeting. And that will be the peace happening. And the condor and the eagle have met. The white buffalo has been born. That's when we stopped going underground. We did our prayers and so forth, standing up. And the white buffalo is still there. And what was the name of the natives? Oh, for crying out loud. It doesn't really matter. Maybe I'm not supposed to say it. They wanted to slaughter that buffalo and take the heart, but that buffalo disappeared. And the buffalo, we called our clan White Buffalo Society. And that we changed that because we got complaints from another tribe that called themselves the White Buffalo Society. So we called ours Yunsai Society. Well, that is the name of the white buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
it's interesting because the condor is this bird that is very appreciated in South America and Central of America.
That's right.
And what is the other bird that you are saying that is meeting?
The eagle.
The eagle, and the eagle is more like from the Nordic countries, and they are meeting together to create the balance of the continents. That's what I was feeling this week. We're creating the balance.
Exactly. That's my name, actually, the eagle. My name is Nunda Dikani. That's the eagle that flies, the winged one that flies in the light of the great sun. That's where I come from. And when I did vision quests, I always had the eagle around me. The eagle and the deer. Those two, deer was sleeping beside me at night, you know, and the eagle was flying over me. And what happened was, it was raining out there, it was cold, miserable, you know, and the eagles decided to land on my tent. and ripped my tender open with his claws.
In a Vision Quest. Was
yeah,
that Vision Quest? Yeah.
yeah, Vision Quest.
3 or 4 days?
4 days, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, 4 days, 4 nights. Yeah, 4 days. You know, and we went in. We took a rock lodge. We don't call that sweat lodge, because we talk with the stone people, the elders. You know, when they're glowing, they actually bring information. So it was, oh God, it was a lot of things that we did. It was great. And then we went off and we did our thing. I used to take a tent, and I didn't want to go into the hole because I was thinking about what happens when it rains. You know, I'm going to be swimming. So anyway, it was a lot of things that I have learned. It was a lot of things that I have done. And then it was when she started to teach quantum physics, that was it. I was, bye-bye, I have to go somewhere else. And that is when I got in touch with a a different expression of learning, which was not earthly anymore. It became heavenly, if you will. From there, I learned how deep I go into the earth and work with Mother Earth, you know. So I had a good base, which afterwards, of course, all this is coming back to me now, you know. And I see how everything fits together, what we live. We don't have to be, we don't, but we do, it's mostly unconscious until we become aware. You know, and this is something that I learned, how unconscious I was, but yet I wasn't. We are not unconscious. You see, that is the thing. We just need to remember and being more, well, when we are young, we are running around, chasing everything and wanting to know and going on a search, you know, all over the place because we want to gain. Our soul is thirsty. Our soul wants to have experiences. It doesn't matter what the experience is like. You know, I should be dead. Oh my God, so many times. And for heaven's sake, I didn't die. There was always something or someone that kept me from dying because I wasn't supposed to die. You
It
know,
wasn't divine timing.
yeah, we all have that. You know, one
Definitely.
way or another. I went through the shaman's death at least 4 times. That is the end of your life, practically. That is, and physically, emotionally, you're dead. That is what I went through in life, not in teaching. That's what really happened, you know. She blasted me 4 times that I was completely in pieces. And I had
Yeah,
to,
so many versions of myself died as well
yeah,
to
yeah,
become a new one. Yeah,
yeah,
I think we all change. We all get that.
exactly.
I think
And
we.
it's on something else that I learned. In
Turumaka
order for
kuata.
us to be whole, you know, if we have unconditional love for ourselves, we have to include everything. Unconditional love is inclusive, everything. So instead of picking ourselves, instead of getting rid of our negative part or whatever, why don't we embrace it because it's part of us, and we learned from that. You know, love that part, love yourself holy as you are, whole, all of it. Your experience, there is no such a thing. I had with somebody, they were talking about you are a sinner. No, I told him, we are not sinners. We are just collecting experiences. You know, you can go too far and lose your way, and then you maybe have to go back again and start from the beginning, like there are many dark ones do. Have to go back on all the
Yeah, labels that humans are putting on other humans, basically, and it's happening in spirituality even as well. It's all over social media, being like, oh, if you're a true light worker, you have to do this, and if you're a true and then even the twin flame thing, when you were going on mentioned the twin flame, it's like there's a division between that, because people are like, oh, twin flames are a total sham and like it's not true, and then there's the other half that do believe it. So when you put that into like humanity, there's part of us that believe in spirituality and there's part of us people that don't, and like it's just division in everything, and it's just accepting that, okay, some people might think that that is a scam and some people might think it's true. It's like you have to go back to yourself and what you believe, like what,
but
get your reality.
95% of the teachings here on this earth is incorrect.
Yes.
95%. And only when you walk over the threshold where you really get a slap in the head with a 4x4, you know, and that opens you up. You're awake, you know, you get awake. 4x4 will do it, I think. You know.
Or is it 4x2 or is it 4x4?
4x4.
4x4.
Yeah, 4x2 is only the entrance.
The big one.
4x4 is it's the real thing.
The real Mackay.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
This is the things that we have to overcome. Like this, like all the labeling and the division. Like we're actually doing it between ourselves. Like we've been brought up in a division, and we're actually doing it between ourselves as well, like through other people's beliefs. Maybe some people believe in God, some people don't believe in God, and that's okay. Like you've got to just come back. And I've seen so many people going on their spiritual journey, like and including me, because I think when I went through my spiritual awakening, I just wanted to like have all this knowledge, and I wanted to know, and I was like, oh, I'm a starseed, and I was all up in the galaxies and like wanting to know more about the stars and stuff. And then it's come like full circle, and I've come back into myself and into Mother Nature and into Source. It's like I'm I might be part of all that. I am part of all that is, but I need to come back into myself. I can't be up in the stars all the time. Like
that's very important.
Well, yeah, I have learned. I mean, I really have learned the fact, whatever it is. It doesn't matter what you do in life. What you need to bring forward is love. The real, true, divine love.
Yeah.
When you have that, it doesn't matter what is around you, simply because when you have pure love, everything else fades into nothing compared to that. It is the strongest weapon that you can ever have.
Mm-hmm.
You want to bring down the dark ones. What are we? We are light. So why don't we shine our light like crazy? Our light, our love, the genuine love.
Yeah.
They cannot handle that. They cannot
No, that's
stand
the
that.
best
it's
way of
that.
protection, just
Yeah.
raising the frequency.
That's right, exactly.
People
You know,
don't.
We've been told that we need to pray to Michael. We need to pray. Once again, I'm not criticizing. If you do that at home, keep doing it. If that is what you feel guided to do. But I'm sure that one day you will get to that point to understand that is the most powerful thing is to just raise your vibration. Laughter, jokes, singing, dancing. When you raise
Read.
your yeah. And yeah,
love. I mean, love.
love,
When
love in every
I just have to
expression.
hear about God, you know, a few times something happens to me and I break out in tears because
Mhm.
my love is so intense and so high vibration. And it's the gratitude to be in that space, to have made it that far, you know, and being received in open arms. It is so overwhelming. It is so overwhelming. And when this is over and we're moving into the next level,
Yeah.
we are coming closer. Our goal, if you will, first of all, our energy, our journey will never end. It is the journey. It's not the goal. I have all this so clear, and it's like we experience life here because we are like the boots on the ground. The consciousness of Father, Mother, God is in us and experience Himself, itself through us. You know, our higher self experiences it herself through us. Part of her consciousness is in this avatar that is right now lifting weights, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and that is how they experience themselves and experience the earth, you know. So it is, and that's how their soul grows and expands. And that again is coming all together, and God him itself is experiencing him itself through that. It's a reflection of his own reflection that he is sending out.
You are.
Yeah. We are
We are.
unconditional love.
What
Yeah.
happens is every time we come closer to God, what is God? I know I saw God, I see God, I know who and what God is. And it is not something that you can describe. It is an incredible, incredible light that nobody can look into. Nobody, even the angels, all the creator beings, whatever you want to say, they cannot look into it. It is so bright. But you can feel the love. And that one, you will be at one point in that state with that power, because God has evolved further on. God is always in the state of becoming, always. We are always in the state of becoming. The universe and universes are always in the state of becoming. Expansion, expansion, expansion. It is one word, expansion. The love expands to a point that you cannot ever take it. It is we cannot even take that little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot take it. Our brain is just going to be fried and our body is just instant combustion. That's how high it is. you know, and it is God. It has humor. God has everything. God, all that what we have, God gave us. All the emotions, God gave us that in order for Himself to experience His own emotions. He doesn't know. He can't. It's always new. Always.
Yep.
You
Kini
see?
katu kunua kata. Ki
Kumbataka.
kata. Mayawa wayawa.
Wakana.
Kata.
Brother, have you got activated the sound thing for musicians?
I had it off. I had it off.
You have it off, no? Because before,
Yeah.
when you were doing the live language transmission, sometimes the vibration of your
know.
voice was leaving or
I was
going.
thinking that. I was thinking that.
Anagwatana
That it wasn't resonating like
No. Yeah, hatuna akata, but that's the program itself. Anaka ato ta akwata. So I'm going to say the blessing
Yeah.
once we share the intentions as part of the live language transmission that we do collectively. I'm gonna put it all together. And what the other message I wanted to say from Aroni is that these are the times also to start healing ourselves using nature, using recognizing and integrating nature, using herbs, going back to our experiences in different timelines or lifetimes when we were a witch or a wizard, using Mother Nature to heal ourselves. That was another message also for this event that I felt to the channel at some point, and it's all through the presence integration of the Mother Nature energy, and the and the awareness of using something like when we are drinking tea, when we are eating, acknowledge that you are becoming part of nature as you eat, that you are sort of blessing the food that you are eating. So when you are about to eat, feel that you are becoming that nature itself. And that is something I got during these days since she came
Prayer for that.
around. And yeah, we are going to that prayer now in a second, Elga. Let's say our intentions for ourselves and for the planet, and then we can bring the light languages to also share with everyone and the group, of course. Anaka, Tatiana, now. What will be your intentions, Brother Wesley?
Masukunu kata kini. Maia vota ta kunukua. Shana ia pa kunukuata. Sakinikia osuaka ta ia wata. Otata maia katu kunuku. Shani ea pa ta kunuaka tu kanaye. Basa na kunoa shani kiea. Sakunuaka ta kinikia o ta ia wata. Sawata ta kunuaka nikiniaka. Pawa shana kini ya mama ua taiaka kunua paua kana kunuaka. Sakinikia ka wata iawa wata wata. Sakinikini ya kota. Bakinikia kota ka kini kota. Expression sukunuakata kiniakata beyond kinikia shanuaka maya wa kota. Description, shini kini kuata labels, sukunukunuku kanikiakata, sakunuaka skin color, shakanikiata wotwata, sakanakan infamy of culture, shawakata kiniakuata. But then sakunuata, respecting it all as well at the same time. Basuakata wakata, kini e kini akumuata. Kanasuata sane kiniata and kunuata connection through the heart. Pashunua kana kiniawa huotuata. Huotuata manu kunua iawata. Yakuata kunuata. So that's
Thank you.
yeah,
Yes.
shuwata. That gonna go for season. Yeah, kunuata.
Thank you, brother. Hakuwata.
Nayawata. Sugunwa.
Thank you, brother.
Oh,
Elga, any intention to share with the group and humanity?
Well, it's the light language. I love the light language very much. I will improve. I feel that I'm going to improve on light language.
That's
All-
Mawa.
And actually, what it does is it brings me deeper into the higher frequencies and energies. I feel more connected to the cosmos, if you will.
Wonderful.
It brings out also the need to be in honesty, to be pure, because the light language is pure. It's a pure vibration, and it is a heart language, not a head language. And that actually clears and opens the heart even more to what is being offered from the higher frequencies, from the galactics, if you will. That is what I feel. And also it brings forward a connection in the language to speak with a galactic being, because it is in a way also telepathy rather than using the mind, because the mind is limited, you know. And during light language and using all of yourself really, and that is being taken, received by the ones that are around listening. And not only that, it's the feeling that they bring, and the honesty and the openness, and there is nothing in between.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, love. Thank you. And you, Melissa, do you want to share anything you like to share?
Yeah, so my intention for myself would to bring in balance, and to clear anything that isn't of unconditional love and light from me, to stay in my center and in full alignment, and to have all my chakras cleansed and balanced and aligned, like even the little tiny ones in my fingers. And for humanity, or the collective, I would like to send wishes or intentions into the ley lines of the earth of unconditional love, to know that we are safe and that we are sovereign and that we are free, and to peel back the layers of illusion, and to send love to the children on the planet, as well as the humans on the planet that are going through the healing journey. I'm really feeling the connection where we've all been disconnected from our inner child. That's been a theme for the past couple of weeks. So I want to send love into everyone and to bring the connection back to their inner child and to send them healing and lots and lots of love and yeah, and just peace and bring in the love, peace, grace, compassion, all the good stuff.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you very much. Atashuka kumatanaka, tonaka, osanaku atanaka, awakana. My intentions are to release fear from every heart, activate the love in every heart that might be feeling abstract or blocked. I want to also connect this energy from today of Goddess Aroni and all the beings, all these beings that we've been talking about, to bring balance and love in our hearts, and also to, like Melissa said, to don't let the mind interfere with the illusion and distract us from who we truly are. Children has been very much present this week also, so I want to send love to them. And the group on Sunday is going to be our inner child, the children on the planet, and the hybrid children. So we will be channeling messages about all of them, including our inner child. And Nak Atana, because everything is connected and everything is part of that plan and encounter with these hybrid children. Takaumak Atas Eshenaka. And it's very important that we start allowing this child to have fun, to share love, to be open to talk freely, entirely, with anything that wants to say. It's time to open our wings, no matter what, and do what we want to do in the way we feel guided to. And when we were talking before about how tough are things out there, when we need to come out and do something, they were telling me, whilst you were talking about other things, that just our presence, Brother Wesley was mentioning that as well, when you go to the church or to those cathedrals, when you go to one place or another, even if you are not saying anything, you are transforming everything that is happening there. You are the beacon, and you are truly transforming. So sometimes when we are out there, maybe we feel triggered to say something. Obviously you feel guided to write a letter or to say something to whoever. Of course, that is you and your creation. But I want to send love so that we become more aware that just by being in one place, we are already transforming everything around. Anaka tanta anato okoto titen tanaka atauto tuana. And don't fall too much in that we have to constantly be saying this and this in one way or in another, but to find that anything that comes to you out of love is the vibration. Whatever you want to say, say. If you want to tell me this, tell me that. If you want to say this or that, just say. That's you in that moment, and that is to be respected. Anaraka atorenata akotontorumukutanaka. And and peace, peace, peace in the planet, peace in everyone. Despite all the things I really wish peace for everyone, because in that state of peace is when we find ourselves, when we center. So I want peace for everyone. Kanaka tutuanaka, otun tana awana, and in myself. Tana kuana, that is you as well.
Can I
Okay.
just another
Yeah,
thing?
sure.
I want to bring in the biggest, deepest respect for Mother Gaia and for all of us to feel her groundedness, her wisdom, her magic, and to understand the importance of connection between all life.
Wonderful. That was the cherry on the cake.
I have a beautiful vision, if you will. And I see Mother Earth, I see Mother Nature, I see all the animals. They are in harmony with us as humans, as we are in harmony with them. They come to visit to our houses, and then they leave again. They're wild, but there is no wildness in them. The wildness that has been is gone simply because the wildness in us is gone.
I love that.
And that
Because we are all ascending together.
yes, exactly. And everything, we will see each other as we are right now. We are all in the same vibration. But the beings that are in a lower vibration, they will not see us anymore. Like, for instance, Shambhala. Shambhala is being talked about, but nobody knows where it is. It's right around here. The cities of light, they're here, just in the next dimension. And all that, what is around us, and we don't see it, is right here. The frequency of our new earth is already descending into this earth. And while that is happening, and while the vibration is going higher, everything that is in lesser vibration cannot survive here anymore. So really, we are going nowhere. We are building. And I feel no, how would you call it? I feel no violence around me. I'm not touched by that. And neither is any one of us here. We don't live that what is playing out in a movie. The last phase of all this, what happens for millions and millions of years. Because we do our job, being light.
In love.
It is very, very big light that we have down here, because we are not too many people. But we are bringing it forward. And it is daily that there is more and more coming light to the earth, unto the earth. The portals opening up. The heaven is bringing down energies and frequencies that have never been here before. We can handle it because we become used to it. We are rising also so that we can match those energies.
Yeah. I've been feeling it.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's not so easy, but nevertheless, we're still and we are still moving forward. And
Yeah.
getting more and better. We're getting used to the frequencies, and then comes the next shot, Then we shake a little bit, and then we adapt, and we become used to it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like taking two steps forward, one step back, but then coming back stronger and taking 5 steps forward and 1 step back, and then it just carries on like that.
Exactly.
And we're building our strengths from it.
Exactly. And our spiritual strength as well.
Mm-hmm.
Our spirituality, it's becoming more, we see more, we experience more that is not 3D anymore.
We're standing in the knowing of who we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we will remember all our lifetimes, because this is our last one here on earth. We are not coming back here as a reincarnation, only if we really want to. It's our choice.
I'm coming back as a swan.
It's and it's fantastic, but what we will experience, because you see, the thing is, when we are moving right now through the 4th dimension. That's the mental stuff. And there, of course, everything has 2 sides. So every dimension has also 2 sides, So we have to clean up our mind. We have to clean up our programs that has been instilled into us for millennia. And as we...
Olga, do you want me to tell you what's great for the programs?
What is great for programs? Yeah.
The Shinia Kunuaka Namaia Wahuta Husuaka Takinikia Mua Taie Tawa. Sauaka Takunuwa. Did you get that? Kinia Sukunuaka. Maia Kumbuaka. That's good for your programs. Mawa. Connecting to the divine. Sanuaka to Kunuaka. Go back to your 0 point awareness. Your choice.
That's right.
Did I help for the programs? It's a different type of program.
Yeah. Oh, Ismail is creating a lot of energy. Oh my goodness. Warrior. God's warrior.
Yamakatira Shanatea Koto Yamanata Shakatia Koto Yorosha Yamakatia Kora Mayanata.
Chana mukata tanata tum tanaka natam upakantana utuma umaka kantanamu.
Yamanatia Roshakotia Mokota Yaramia Ashanatia Koto. Yes, Ashley's getting his drum.
What was that?
It was like, thank goodness you're getting your drum.
I was going to drop it, and then as soon as I heard Ishmael, I was like, you know what? I'll go for it.
Woka, uma, katunaka, oka. Omoana, kona, kamuma.
Ya katiora.
Oh,
Heya hodo satiora. Heya. 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 Waka. Heya. Heya. Heya.
anasa,
Heya. Heya. Heya.
anakanta, yanakanta, lunaka.
Kurku de ada kira. Kira kira. Heya ho. Wendeya.
Yeah.
Wendeya.
Aumarana, korona, kawata.
Ore, como Ore me ashaki no toshati amaro no toyara shaki no toyo ashakati kota ya kot yoro shakati no toyara shakatu manati okore pianata oro shakata toyoro shakya toyoro ishakati tutto io Hoshoku Orishikaya Motoyore Iapati Shikayu Notoyore Bayakasha Kada Vorashikate Kotoya Makatia Ayoko Shokoto Yore Measha Yomotoyore Yanate Yamamoto Yori Manati Shokoto Yori Yakoto Yori Mayanata Shakatio Koto Yori Payo Koto Yari Shakatakori Shakati Iwakate Roshakata Iwakate Yoroshia Koto Yara Manonati Yara Shakati Koto Ya Beati Yoro Shakati Shokota Wayanata Shakatio Kupi Anata Shokatio Pasha Kure Peanata Yoko Remianana Yoko Ashakayo Monoto Yukua Uaka Yanata Shakato Yamako Yonoto Yuka Yanata Shakura Payoko Matati Oshoko Mata Yukura Ba Wa Ayo no Toyo Shokata Yomokoto Yorosha Akayo Ayosha Yanata Ayo Katio Koto Permanencia Katio Roshata Ayo What Ya Ian aku ora baik aku kudu aku kayak no baik siapa tayo foto yung yan at tayo ya karo no tayo ya tayo at Katia mona ne te aro shakiato te mokuto yuri shakatatio ko I amarene te aro e a shakatio e mokuto yuri shakatia nuto yura shakataya nota ya nota I a katia mokuto yuia I a nate ara shakoto yomaka yumia Aya ora piana ni tiara chakataya marani tiara shakatu kotia tua ia katia ko ia nata I shaka o makati o noto yoriti a kotati o kosha aka ia mota yoku I akati o mokota ia kosha ia manata yo aka ia mokati o noto shiki shaka anatayoko anatayo ia katia ma kia na tosha ia ako ia ma ia rano tosha katia mo katia yo ia
Melissa, I love your voice. Voice is beautiful.
tio tio katia ma katia ko ia kacha yo koto ia katia kotai amanata tio koto kuwa tia kasha Ia manatia katio boto yodia kataya rasha tia pakatia racha toyuwa. Ia natayo kopaya kotaya kaya no tosho koto Europa. Akuro poro toyo rashi kita kura na katakuwa Iki awaka shoko toyo bakatio kota katio kosho koto wakata okoyo makate orasha.
Tuma sana muma na nakauma sana umaka na nakau. Amesa anda isini anakara. Muma hanari nakatoro to kantanari ni araka. Uhari na narunda nakaka omaka te sawa. Kushena are ni are kak awaka.
Para
Sonesa na kantona.
Patsotia Takia. Kiraka Uya Okaya Haki. Hatai Ona. Kara Asia. Oh, Tiara Kasia. Ha, Tiara. Tiara Sia. Wakasha. Ega, Patati. All the opposite. All the Pirata head protected.
Mianat para mono yara shapotio
Awabataku. Totamu mataita. Ukotena. It.
Te ora kasha kotea maka.
Patampaka. Takapaka. Mapapakumpatina kuntayana makumpa. Putsana makumpatana kintana makamkuntana kintanaka.
Aya koyoro yana kama. E mokore asha. Te
Kumakana
koyana
kanayana kawana.
ana koko. E tak e oshto rani. Kamakasha yana tasha korona. Iya koyana tayara mana toyora. Iya gea nano toyosha. Koro mana tayono mana. Katiora ya baka toyo mana na tiara. Kaya ko tiara mana. Ayo shatio kutama.
Mama chinaka tuntinaka popo toki bakataka. Koranata kotanika wuko oka wataneta tuntanaka de indiana rakata. Ochana.
Makata kunuko.
Wa pumpa. Tinta mubaka baka. Chanta chanta kumpankana kumpata.
Iya wahwata.
Waka waka taneka waka.
Wakata.
To santana kukamata.
Sakana kia kata koya waka. Tatu kata
Dan
kilika.
sana kumbati anama. Munahi nika ora maka.
Kungata kunga. Makata kunga. Kingyang rungo. Bawakata kungo kaya. Aukunga. Katikika.
Kumbai ma kumbai. Ndo mosundi boku. Tundumo kumbaka. Kumbai babakambai ma tundai cham.
Mana tayora. Sheko
Naburukua tarumaka. Dosa ta tsaumuaka. Deisha chanu. Aina. Warana Ruma Makuma.
Takunu wakata. Kuka kaka nikiaka.
Tanuma. Tanumana.
Sawata.
Kavumaka Ranumaka.
Kasia Kahe Kataka Umbahea Utoyo
Ya kasha kanotaya remiana ta shakia notoi shakatia notoi shakia katia moka. I anotoyo rashakitia moko taya nitya rashakatia maka taya notoyo rasha. I akoya mana taya rashaka. I anotoya mia. Akoshoko nitya koshokotia mana taya roshakotia nata taya ra. I akayo mayanatayo koshakatia mata. I anatayo kotoyo reshakatia notoyo rashaka. Bless you all, you're all infinite beings. You already have the answers. You already have the key. Open the door. You already know. Atioko iaka yamonata shakata yamonata iamaro shanato kota yanata. Infinite gratitude for everyone on this plane, or not on this plane. There is support in us. Atioko makate onotaya rashakata mukata. So much love.
Yara Kasia
Maka.
Oka Ya Takai. Yeah. Let the heavens open the flood doors and bring the light, flood the light on all this planet so that we can see how beautiful Mother strength, the love, the compassion that is bringing to us. The life, the body she is giving to us. Oh, the beautiful creation. Be able to touch all that what is created. Them for our bodies are sacred, sacred temples. Yeah, divine.
Shake Shumaka. Amaro Kura Matayama Shamare. Amora Tashanutae. Daya. Te Amarore. Te amora, ye. Shamakura shati amokura shiakara. Te amashakura mantana makura man. Atiokoshata. Yoko.
Pura Kitakahaya Kesiyata. When
Katoya makayo ate ano toya. Yako yamanata shako yamanati okota yara shakati mokata. Iyo koordinata yorosha kati nota yorashata yamokota. We hold you as you hold others. At you koshokoti anata yonota yarash, you are never alone. At you ko yanata shakota yanata. Iyamakayo ko shakati mokoto yanitiaro shakati anota. O kiamanata. You are loved, you're supported, you're protected, and you are safe. And you are worthy of everything and more. Believe. Have faith. Atio koshakai manata. Iato kata. Stay in alignment. Toshakata.
Mawata kunuwaka. Kini awa kunuwaka. Maia ta wosua. Suka nuku. Mia awa. Shini kia kata. Kunukuwa. Mia wa. O. Ia hawa. Mia mawata. Ekata kunukuwa. Mia wato. Ukata kunuwaka. Mia kini kia kota. Mbata Woswa Sukunuku Yatuata Matuaka Yawa Makuaka Niaka Takutuaka Nakutuaka Takanikia Kuaka Nayawa Shiniawa Papa Yakutu Waka Sanuata Yakatakuna Waka Namayawa Hotai Yawaka Yawaka Muakanikia Shini Yatawai Yatawai Kaya Kunuwakata Kunuwaka Kunuwakata Kunuwa Shawakata Kuwakata Kunukuwaka Mata Kunuwakata Kanikia Waka Shakota Watakniki Yaba Sukunuwakata Sakanuwakata Kinyawata. Sending blessings to everybody. Shukunuwaka Matu Hunuwaka. Lots of love. Shakunuwaka. Lots of learning from myself. Bakanukuwakata kana. Being a human being every day. Shukunuwaka Nakunuwakata Sukunuwakata Sukuwatata Kunuka. Great awareness. Masukunuwaka Masukunuwaka Sakanuwa Shukunuwaka Sakanuwaka Tayawata. Every day is a new day. Bakunuwakata Katuwaka. Constant evolution. Shenu Mayuwakata Kunuwa Sukunuwaka. Or the destination. Across the nation. Synchronization. Lots of information. Back to the heart. Bakunukuwakata. Masuku Nayawata Bakunukuwaka Takioka Takunuwaka Sanuwakata. So I'm going to drop.
Me too, brother.
Or I will end up falling asleep. I'm going to say it. Ishmael, thanks very much. You're a legend.
Thank you, brother.
Kunuwakata.
Thank you, everyone.
Week 168, Light Languages and Collective Healing.
International event in Zoom with Ismail Rodriguez and Michelle Moulet.
Contacting the energy frequencies of Goddess Aroni.
Free entry. Ho ho ho!